We would be honored if you would join us.
Does put a smile on my face.
Hey everybody, it's JD. I decided to start a new kind of video vlogging thing that anybody can do. It's called Two for Tuesday. And just tell me about two minor characters, or characters maybe not named Spider-Man, Thor, Silver Surfer, or Loki, that you like, that you might want others to read about. And maybe just tell everybody why you like these two characters, and possibly maybe an arc that they like or covers that you like. And here's my entry to start it. It's Two for Tuesday, and anybody can do it. Hey everybody, welcome to my inaugural edition of Two for Tuesday. Now I'm just going to show you out here just a few comics, tell you a little bit about why I like them, and I'll tell you a little bit about the character. Nothing big, nothing long. So first one up I have is Richard Rider's Nova, and this is the first series, Richard Rider 1. It's 25 issues, written by Marv Wolfman. Joe Sinnott, John Buscema, Rick Buckler all did a lot of the art, including most of the covers. So I'm close to my heart because I'm a big fan of all of them. Marv Wolfman actually based this on a character he invented for a fanzine in 1966. A little bit about Nova. Why I like him is he's a combination, in my opinion, where he reminds me of a Peter Parker kind of Green Lantern situation going on, where he's the kid, he's picked on, he's not the smartest. Like Peter was smart, he's not the smartest kid. His little brother's smarter. He gets picked on, he loses a boys versus girls basketball game, it's his fault, and then he gets bang. Eventually at an ice cream shop he gets hit with this beam of light and he becomes Nova Prime. And he doesn't know what that means until he has to fight the bad guy, and they go at it, and then he adapts this personality. Of course, he then has to go through, I can get anybody, I can go back and get that bully, but then he chooses to be good, hence it's a Marvel story. Starts introducing some bad characters outside of his enemies, so to speak. You got Condor and Powerhouse. And eventually the Corruptor comes in and corrupts Thor. And this is where I really got into it, was when Thor gets corrupted, he starts fighting him, and the Richard Rider is so excited about meeting Thor and everything else, and Thor just whaps him with Mjolnir because he's been corrupted. Great storyline here. Another thing about the storyline is you always get these characters. You got Diamond Head, you got the dreaded one, Diamond Head, Condor, Powerhouse, and eventually you get Sphinx. It's another character you get in there. Oh, well, that's not Sphinx. Sphinx is down here. That's Mega Man, and then you get the Sphinx. And when you're not selling that well and you need to add a character, you add Spider-Man to it. And this is a very cool book because it actually starts going to another book. The ending of this storyline actually is in Spider-Man 177, which Reggie showed as one of his first comics he ever got. And that's why I like this book, because Reggie this is the first part of that storyline. Then here's a cool storyline. I'm a Met fan, and when all the Avengers and everybody shows up at Shea Stadium, that's just kind of cool. It's a cool storyline. And Nova gets introduced to everybody, kind of loses his mind. Oh, this is the backwards, of course, of number 18. I do like this book as well. I'm just showing a few of them here. This is another cool storyline. Nick Fury is involved with the character Nightmare. And then this is kind of like the reveal of that Nova's Richard Rider to his family. And then eventually it ends with number 25. Now, obviously, there's other versions of this. He eventually goes from here, becomes a new warrior, and then he's a big plot of the whole thing with the Annihilation and Secret Avengers and everything else. But there's another one named Sam Alexander. That's my Nova, Richard Rider. Second character I'm going to introduce you to, sorry about that, is the Taskmaster. One of my favorite villains, because he's just badass looking and everything else. Doesn't have a lot of appearances, and his ability is he just mimics what other people do in their fighting style. He can adapt anybody's fighting style, but he doesn't adapt their power. So if you're super strong, he doesn't get that power. But his first appearance is 195, but everybody knows this 196 is his true one, the more collectible of the bunch. So, and then some other covers. What I also like about him is that he actually plays both sides of the fence. He's a double agent a lot of times. Secret Avengers, here he is with Nick Fury going up against AIM. And in the Siege battle line, it's him and Deadpool, and he knocks out Thor and stabs him in the eye right there. So, for Hela, I guess him. So I wanted to keep this under 5 minutes altogether, so 2 for Tuesday. Grab 2 characters, tell me what you like about them, make me want to watch it, and share with everybody in the community. This is something for everybody. Thank you guys very much. Enjoy.